All right, everybody. There he is, the dog of the hour, Tankus, Pankus, Mankus, Hankus, Prankus, a.k.a. Tank. So I was doing lettuce today. I went over to the park. I shot it all. And then I noticed some horrible piece of glop hanging out of my nose. And I thought, you know, it probably won't show up in the camera with the lighting and all that, but darn it, it did. Sure, you know, really illuminated. It was like the right side of my face, and oh my. Oh, he's doing his private business. Oh, gotta go pick it up. Hold on. All right, Destonium tremens. Destonium tremens. Sounds like something awful, doesn't it? Wants to know, why is Aja Pandemonium ignoring Rossi Poo, her beau from just a few months ago? That's, I guess, at the Van Build 2018. Someone needs to get to the bottom of that. RV Homesteader writes, LOL, that makes me laugh seeing Living Free Mikey there with a tarantula in his bedroom, or at least looking for an alleged one. She writes, that makes me laugh. I pet a wild tarantula in my last video. They are actually soft and fuzzy. I don't think they're very dangerous spiders either, are they? I don't think, you know, but they scare people, I guess, because they're big and hairy. I don't know. Carol writes, it surprised me to see the venomous comments about YouTube programs. I mean, I think she means YouTubers, bottom of YouTubers, nomads. They are entertaining, and if people send them money or gifts, what is the problem? It's because they want to. You know, I totally agree with that. The people sending are adults, and the people receiving are adults, and they're providing enjoyment, usually. Okay, yeah. It's a win-win situation, and those who complain need to self-examine. What motivates them? Envy, perhaps? Do they also complain about those who send money to TV ministers? Get a life. I totally agree with you there, Carol. The thing is, though, you know, we have seen a number of YouTubers that aren't necessarily honest. You know, they're kind of raising money with, you know, claiming they need certain things and they may not, or, you know, that kind of thing. I think it just depends on you as a viewer, a subscriber. You know, if you like the person, you want to send them money, it's your money, and you can, you know, part with it however you wish. And if you think they're an honest person, go ahead. You know, the other thing is, too, you look at some of these YouTubers, and they have a lot of subs. You know, way over 10,000 subs, and there's always one or two people that are new to the game that may not know the whole history of the person, and, you know, maybe their past history of e-begging, and, you know, maybe they're kind of falling into a trap, and other people say, hey, you got to realize this guy or this gal may not need the money. He's just kind of, he or she is just kind of, you know, pulling a scam thing on you. That does happen sometimes, but, you know, we try to kind of tip people off a little bit. You know, I'm not saying anybody's a particular scammer, but, you know, we kind of hint like, you know, wink, wink, nod, nod. This person has in the past been questioned heavily about whether they really needed the money. That Bob guy, oh, that Tank guy, that Bob guy writes, sorry, Dave, big spider or tiny spider crawls on me, I would burn that camper to the ground. To the ground. I don't know, man. Sunny Girl writes, it's bad when the hunt for the scary spider has to be enacted in order to have content. It's getting sad out there real quick of, you know, yeah, these celebrity creators. The word cluster, you know what, comes to mind, but I'll say no more. Yeah, I guess you're talking about all the creators getting together and filming each other, right? Oh, we love it, don't we? We're the Smiths, Oregon writes that I should do a special edition on Hobotech. I don't know, you know, we've been following Tom Hobotech's problems with his transmission, and the latest development is the transmission company, I guess, is worried about the bad PR his channel is generating, so they're going to send out a team of 6 people, 6 technicians into Denver, and then they're going to rent a SUV and drive out to Rawlins, Wyoming, and they're going to repair his transmission in person, and they're giving him treatment. They're going to pay for his hotel rooms for the last few nights, so I guess, you know, that's the one good thing about YouTube is argue you can take these disputes public and then get the PR people on you, and they'll probably go way out of their way to avoid more bad PR, you know? Traveling with Rick writes, hey, you know, Mikey, you know, he's so worried about spiders. Your rig is parked in nature, and you're now part of nature. That's what spiders are, part of nature. I mean, duh, you know, it's true. You know, you want to go spend your time out in nature. Why does nature scare you so much? If you're afraid of spiders and who knows what other creepy crawly things, maybe you'll have a desk job as an accountant instead, you know, but you do meet a lot of creepy crawly people in accountants' offices, or creepy crawly creatures in accountants' offices too, probably. You're eating, Mr. T. It's gross. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, and I don't care what it is. Johnson Jameson writes, these people at the bottom of YouTube are not, or nomads, RV nomads, they are not celebrities. They could not even get into the Rainbow Room in Hollywood. Well, maybe Jordan the Lion could. I don't know about him, but anyway, most of them, yeah. It is funny how it's like the celebrities, you know. You see them driving up to the van build, and there's a bunch of people there with their cameras going, their YouTube channels going, and they're kind of welcomed like heroes and celebrities, and then it kind of, I guess, gets kind of old. And then you have the whole thing about, you know, people like vying for attention. I mean, who's getting the most attention now? Is it Caravan Carolyn? Is it Aja? Is it Living Free Mikey? Is it Camper Van Kevin? Who's got the biggest line of people coming to say hi? I don't know, man. It's kind of funny. It gets, as the first couple days of these convention-y things, confab things go on, it starts to get a little more seedy, you know what I'm saying? So we'll be seeing if it's going to be interesting. It's going to be either boring or seedy or both. Destination Storm, thank you for watching the van build video so I don't have to. I think I'll purchase a couple of Camo Dave stickers to show my appreciation. Oh yeah, thank you, Destination Storm. Yeah, just go to fuzzface1z.com, right, Tanky Poo? Are you done eating that horrible piece of whatever you're eating? Ugh. My favorite scene from Annie Hall is the one where Christopher Walken has the urge to drive into oncoming traffic, writes Larry Eagleson. Yeah, I was talking about that today's video with Mikey So Afraid of the Spider. There's a really good scene in that Annie Hall movie with Diane Keaton from the 70s where she's in the middle of the night, finds a spider in her bathroom and calls Woody up, and he comes over with a, you know, and it completely gets freaked out by the spider too. And then there's a scene later in the movie where Christopher Walken, it's one of his very first movies, and he talks to Woody. Woody goes out to Wisconsin to visit Granny Hall, you know, Annie's mother or something, I don't know, and her mother, and Colleen Dewhurst, I believe, and the Granny Hall. Anyway, and her brother is Christopher Walken, and he looks at Woody one day and says, you know, when I drive my car at night, I look into the oncoming headlights and just want to steer the car into them. And he just kind of looks at him and goes, yeah, right, you're kind of weird. And then when they drive to the airport to go back to New York, or wherever they're going, guess who's driving the car to the airport for Annie and Woody? It's Christopher Walken. Ah! Jay Edmond says, we only name our children and our pets, not our vehicles. I guess we're weird. Yeah, again, we have Becky there walking around asking everybody what they've named their vehicles. Everybody names their vehicles, I guess. I even name my car. I mean, I call it Little Adam. There's nothing wrong with that, is it? I don't know. It's got a personality. It's my friend. I don't know. A lot of people develop emotional ties to their vehicles. I don't know. You know? All right, folks, that ought to do it for today, the 11th of November. Welcome, Tanky Poo. This is our second attempt to do this today. Anyway, my lettuce. I had a nice lettuce already shot, and it's, I don't know, it just didn't work out, the first one. So anyway, that happens a lot, actually. I do reshoots every now and then. Sometimes I completely delete the video I've shot that morning and have to go redo everything. You got to watch it. Anyway, happy Veterans Day to everybody, all you our fine servicemen and women here in the United States, Canada, and elsewhere in the world. Thank you for preserving our freedom, and especially our freedom of speech, which is being whittled away by you-know-who. Anyway, thanks a lot. Have a good one. Blog under.